All right, COM 105 Professional Presentations, TED Talk Persuasive Essay Finals. That's what we're doing. Ready, set. All right, so hold on one second, Ryder.
Have you ever waited for the time to actually be ready to do something new or try something new? You wait for the confidence, but it never really came to you. Well, that's because waiting for confidence is a trap. You should take the first action and you shouldn't wait for confidence. A personal experience I had was in high school. We used to have what was called school presentations in front of the whole school, and basically it was you would get a grade for it. And the night before, I was so scared. I was making excuses. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna get the 0 and not present. And then of course, you know how moms are. It's like, no, you have to go to school. So I go to school the next day and I'm up there and I'm trembling. I'm on the outside I look whatever, I'm chill, but then actually I was so scared. There were so many people. And I think the one benefit was I had my friends with me, so I felt more comfortable. And honestly, at the end of the whole thing, it went really well. I got 100 and the presentation was really good. So I was really happy with that because that experience alone helped me a lot. And I'm glad I didn't back out because it was a really nice experience. And I feel like now I'm way more comfortable with large crowds and speaking in front of large crowds. So I'm really glad I took that step and I took the first action instead of, waiting out. So again, you shouldn't wait for confidence to come to you. You should go to confidence. You should take the first step because it's really important. Just like Theodore Roosevelt said, leave you can when you're halfway there. So confidence isn't a prerequisite, it's a result with the action that you take. Another thing that I came across was this researcher. She talked about the 5-second rule. It was basically you think okay, I want to do something. Don't let your mind overthink. Don't just sit there, think about it. Do it 5-second rule. Let's say, oh, I'm going to get piercing. You're not going to sit there, think about it. You're going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then go for it. And I thought it was really interesting, and I'm going to try it out someday. And yeah, I thought it was really interesting, and I think everyone should try it out. There was also another article that I was reading. It was saying that, a neuroscientific article, that fear and excitement have the same impact on your brain. So basically what you can do with that is manipulate yourself. And manipulation is sometimes good. You should manipulate yourself sometimes. Be okay, this isn't fear, this is excitement. I'm excited to do this. So I found that really interesting reading that article. And yeah, sometimes a lot of us, we let the fear consume us. We you wait for the bravery to come, but really that's not gonna happen unless you take the first step. And there was also another article I was reading by Kevin Nokia. He talks about the how to take the first steps. He talks about why you should take the first steps and why a lot of people don't take the first steps. So I was reading through that and it was really interesting. I think a lot of you guys should read that too. And again, confidence is riding a bike. You don't get a manual in the beginning to oh, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. You just get on, you wobble, you fall, you get back on. So confidence is growth. You're gonna grow over time and it'll help you a lot just by taking the first step. And again, don't waste your time overthinking. Don't let the fear consume you. Just go for it. And yeah, again, be yourself. Don't just go for it. And the next time fear whispers in your ear, you can't respond back with I will.
Okay. All done? So hold on one second. Class, you all heard Ryder just talk. Tell us the title of your presentation again.
My title is Don't Wait for Confidence, Do It Scared.
Don't wait for confidence, do it scared. What did y'all just gather? What were things you liked, enjoyed, or learned per Ryder's share on her topic? Go ahead, Itza.
To manipulate yourself, but like in a good way. Yeah.
I'm with you. Manipulation is often seen as like conniving or like whatever, but you're right. It's like adapting to the thing. For me, your end quote, say it again, fear. What was it you said? The last thing you said?
Oh, next time fear whispers in your ear, you can't respond back with I will.
So the next time fear whispers in your ear, any of y'all ever had that experience where you're like really scared to do something and then once it's done, you're like, that was it? Probably like professional presentations class, right? Yeah, same thing. Awesome. One more hand for Ryder, y'all. All right. Turn that off. It's go ahead. You can hop in the hot spot and make sure you're clicking. Is anybody else going to be presenting today? Shemai, are you going to present today? It's okay. You want to wait till okay. Perfect. You're fine. Yes, thank you. I need this. And let me switch her thing for your thing. So go ahead and get in the circle, my darling. We'll take this off here. We'll put this up where it's out.
It's a video.
So tell me when to play. So do you want to just cue me in as to when to play it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you in the frame? Oh, you are. All right, go for it, my darling.
Oh, I'm nervous. Okay. Hello. I'm presenting on the power of belief, the effect of placebo. Or the placebo effect. How many of you have heard about the placebo effect? Or know somewhat of what it is? Is it scary?
Explain it to me. I don't know.
Oh, well, I was just getting to it, Professor Outlaw. So, placebo effect is actually like, it's the idea that a pill with no active ingredients can cure you. So, there have been many clinical studies testing the idea of placebo. Really, it's a sugar pill. There's nothing in it. It's literally just sugar. And then you have another pill that has active ingredients that work against pain, other symptoms, mental health, arthritis, diabetes, mostly physical. And there have been two groups, okay, group A and group B. One takes the actual medication with the active ingredients, and the other group takes the sugar pill. Neither of them know which one they're taking. Over time, over the course of about 2-3 weeks, that's about as much time as it takes for the human body to adjust to a new medication. They would come back in for doctor's visits regularly. And there would be a little evaluation, like, how are you feeling today? How's your pain? Scale 1 to 10. And the people with the placebo pill, the sugar pill with no active ingredients, came back saying they were feeling better. They had no pain. They weren't experiencing any symptoms. And then the people who were taking the real medication, some were coming back saying like they still feel pain. Their pain is actually worse. It hasn't really gotten better. And that's like an active going on investigation in the psychology field, the medical field, trying to understand why that is. And it all just comes down to that, like your brain is just really powerful, which is why it's a belief. And it doesn't go just beyond pills. It can go to your self-esteem. It can go when you're out having fun and you're pranking your friends. It can go down to surgery. There is a surgeon who works with patients with arthritis. His name is J.B. Mosley. He worked with American veterans. He took a volunteer group of 10 people who all were experiencing arthritis. They all had some kind of issue with their body, yeah. And they all had to take the same survey, and they all got the same diagnoses, arthritis in their knee. And there is, to this day, still a surgery that can help you relieve that pain, okay? All of the 10 volunteers went under the knife. They all got sedated. They all got like cut into and stitched up. They all got bandaged, but only 2 out of the 10 got the actual procedure done. After the recovery and everything was done, they all said their arthritis went away. Why? Well, really, it all comes down to science in your brain. There's neurotransmitters that get activated. It's like little fireworks. And usually that happens when you take a medication. But that can happen on its own if you're thinking to yourself, like, I'm gonna get better. Oh, it doesn't actually feel that bad. Oh, I'm actually okay. And like this theory can be taken into different parts of your life. If you're feeling down one day and you're feeling depressed or anxious and you really don't know how to get out of it, kind of like we heard from someone else, you kind of just have to manipulate yourself. And there's a real science behind it. Now, stepping away from the very serious topic of surgery and medicine, I did mention earlier it could be used as a joke. If you could please play the video. Thank you. We could all see she was clearly drunk, right? She was clearly intoxicated, but as you can see from the caption, it's just water and soda. There's no alcohol in that. And this girl really thought she was drunk and she was feeling goofy and loopy. Later that day, like I went down their page and they told her friend, like, you're not actually drunk, it's water. She was like, why? I really feel drunk. Like I really feel like I can't walk straight. And she woke up the next day and she was hungover and really it was just water and soda. So really, like, it's still a mystery. Like we're still trying to figure out what was happening. So I just want to take a minute and ask you guys, what are some situations that you guys have felt like maybe if I told myself to think this way, my day would have been different? Has there been a moment where if you told yourself to think differently, would your day have gone differently? Yes. And I think this is just like something to think about where you guys can take this information and move forward and just think like this is a real thing and it can be used for good. I mean, that was used for a joke. And then there was a surgeon who did it in his way and it did help cure people, you know? But then there's also another factor along with it being ethical, the placebo effect being ethical. When you don't communicate very clearly with your patients about the ethics of the placebo effect, and you give them the sugar pill and you say, this is real, this is the medication, it's got active ingredients, you're gonna feel better, but it's really a sugar pill, that's unethical because you're lying to your patient and that's breaking a lot of things. And so it's just very important to communicate that and make sure just to be cautious when you're in the doctor's office. And it can happen actually to a lot of women when they're told, like, when you come in feeling pain and they just give you something just because, and you're really not feeling better, it's important to keep advocating for yourself. And that is the placebo effect. Thanks.
All right, no, stay there. Nope, hold on, go back with your microphone. Hold on 1 second. All right, so thank you all for giving Itzel a hand. Y'all, love and light, lift up. What did you learn about the placebo effect in Itzel shares in her persuasive speech? Go for it,
I
Naya.
learned that it's a mental thing and that we should pay attention to it. And
Yeah.
Like knowledgeable about it.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dragon. Right. Sis blew me. She was, and I've done that before. I've been like, oh my gosh, I'm so turned up. And like, ooh. Oh, and turned up, it was water. I saw your hand, Shemai. You have something? No. I'm sorry. So.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Oh, awesome. One more hand. All right, Doing one more test to ensure nobody else would like to present today? Okay, then that means we're gonna upload this speech video, y'all. We're done here. All right, friends. So for anyone who joined us a little bit later, I'm gonna ask that you hang back for a second because I need you to complete your course evaluations, okay? So moment, just to recap, so we know what we're doing, so we know what is expected. For those who performed today, I will upload this speech for you or upload this video for you and allow for both you, Rida, and Itzel to look at your final. For everybody else who is in this class, next week, I expect to see your speech. If you have not already uploaded it, your outline, it is due tonight at 11:59 p.m. With your outline, if you want my feedback on it, make sure that it's uploaded so I can ensure that by the time you're up on the stage next week, Tuesday, you're ready to go, okay? So speeches are due. In addition, your final piece, which I already talked about, I just put an announcement in Canvas about it as well, but this reflection essay is crucial as it is your final 100 points, okay? So for anybody who was here, class started, and you did your survey, you are free to go home. I completed attendance. We will see you. For those who performed today, you're not required to come next week because you finished it. So congratulations. It's Ellen Ryder, as it has been a pleasure being your instructor in Comp 105. For those who are remaining, who still need to do their surveys, can I get those who joined class a little bit late to open your laptops up, please, and go inside of Canvas to complete your course evaluation survey. That survey is held